Hi, I'm Timm Klose and I'm gonna answering your questions. What's your favorite game you have ever played in? Good question. With the national team, I would say the one against Belgium, where we won 5-3 in the end, I guess, or 6-3. I think that was one of my biggest game in the national team, or for the national team. We had quite a bit actually. That's one to remember. Club-wise, I would say there are many games where I can go back and just think about a good situation or good memories, and obviously the goal against Ipswich will stand out quite a bit, but first time in playing in the Champions League is something special as well, or playing Premier League for the first time, or even Bundesliga. Really hard to pick one, but if I have to pick the best memory, I would say the Ipswich goal. Favorite player you have played with? I've played with some great players, to be honest. If it comes down to being good friends as well, I would say Kevin De Bruyne. We had a really good relationship in Wolfsburg. We're good friends, and yeah, I would say he was probably also one of the best players I've played with, and yeah, he was just a great person on and off the pitch. What team did you support growing up? Well, I do still support Frankfurt and FC Basel, because I was born in Frankfurt and grew up in Basel, back home in Switzerland. So these are the two teams I'm really supporting, I would say. Yeah, definitely. Door or wheels? Yeah, I think I said wheels before. I think I need to change that to doors now. I think there are more doors than wheels, actually. So yeah, doors, definitely.
It's got to be doors, defo doors.
What do you like best about Bristol and Bristol City since joining? Well, obviously I really love the training ground. I think it's fantastic, and it gives us the best opportunity to prepare ourselves for each and every game, and to make sure that we're on the right level to perform. Bristol as a city, I think it's a fantastic city. I felt home from the moment I arrived. I think it's a fantastic place where you can do a lot of things. Especially for me and my dog, it's great because we can walk around quite often, at the Ashton Gate or Clifton Downs, or even if you drive a little bit, 45 minutes to an hour, you can go to so many beautiful places close to the sea, or even towards Bath and those places. So yeah, it's really hard to pick one place, but I really love Bristol. As a city, I think it's fantastic. Teammate you're closest to? Well, I'm quite open, to be honest. I have a good relationship with Zach and Jay, obviously, Antoine as well. But I would say the closest would be Benz and Thomas Callas. But I'm really easy. Even Andy Wyman helps me out quite a bit. So I'm open, and I think I'm quite easy to talk to. So hopefully I'm friends with all of my teammates. Yeah. What made you want to join us? I think the talks with Nigel were fantastic. It was really honest. It was there was no left or right. It was dead straight to the point where I said in the end, I think that's something I could see myself being a part of, and even the future plans were very interesting. I think the talks with Nigel were fantastic, really honest. It was great to be part of the whole plan they were having, and obviously I'm enjoying every second, every moment since. What is your favorite food? So yeah, I'm a vegetarian, so it has changed a bit since almost 6 years now. So it used to be Five Guys. I just love the burgers very much. But now I would go for, it's called Parmigiana. It's an Italian dish with aubergine and mozzarella and cheese and tomato sauce, which is just fantastic. Yeah, so I would go for that one, definitely. Would you rather fight one Robbie Condy-sized Robin or 100 Robin-sized Robbie Condis? I think I'm gonna go for the first one. I don't know, I could probably beat them. Robbie is quite, Robbie is massive, no? He's a good lad, yeah. So I don't want to fight 100 Robin-sized Robbie Condis. I would go for the first one, definitely. Who's the funniest on the team? To be honest, Zach Zach has good banter, to be honest. I think he's quite funny. But Joe has to be up there as well, obviously. Joe. I mean, I'm sometimes crazy, but Joe is a level above that, I think, sometimes. So, which is a good thing. I think you need to be a bit crazy. So yeah, I put Joe on top, maybe even before Zach. Yeah, definitely. What would your dream job be if you weren't a footballer? I always wanted to be an architect. So when I finished school, I tried to go and study architecture, which wasn't the case, unfortunately, because I was quite fast in the first team at home for FC Basel, so I couldn't really go into it. So I started to work in an architecture office, I would say, yeah. And then just tried to, you know, get a feeling for the job and everything, and well, not unfortunately, fortunate enough, I was capable of playing very well football, so I became a football player. Which young player at Bristol City has impressed you the most? Obviously, when I arrived, I was really impressed by Antoine and Scott. And now, training with them all the time, and since I'm here for quite a bit now, I think there are a lot of potential good young players out there, and I also think that they all could make the next step. It's always a confidence thing, obviously, but I think Eamon is a great football player. He has got what it takes to make the next step. But obviously, if you take your eyes on the first 11, I would definitely go for Antoine and Scotty. Them two are the ones who have impressed me the most. Who picks the music in the dressing room, and do you like it? What would you play? I do like it, yeah. I'm listening to classic music, actually, so I'm more into like classic music that like calms your nerves a bit down, even like before a game. But since I'm here, I'm always listening to what they play in the changing room. I think Callum was the one who was putting the music out. I think now it's Andy Weimann, as far as I know. So yeah, the music is okay, it's fine. It gets you in the right mood as well, and I do like it, to be honest. But yeah, if it comes down to me, I would listen to classic music, but no one else would listen to that, I guess. So yeah, I think I can stick with the music that is played at the moment.